This morning, we are catching up with an actor who's captivated hearts on both the big and small screens. Daisy Edgar-Jones earned Golden Globe nominations for her leading roles in the hit shows Normal People and Under the Banner of Heaven.
Well, most recently, she starred alongside Glenn Powell in last summer's blockbuster and weather-person favorite, Twisters.
Now Daisy's back with a new film called On Swift Horses. It's set in the 1950s, and Daisy plays a young woman who finds herself caught in a love triangle when her husband's brother suddenly stops by.
You can't know what's already been dealt.
Well, almost certainly is frowned upon, but that doesn't mean you can't know. And if memory fails...
Clever.
The truth is, real gamblers only got one solemn obligation.
What's that?
Stay well informed.
Oh, watch out now, Muriel. He's coming for you.
Ooh, Daisy, good morning. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
We're seeing you here starring alongside Jacob Elordi and Will Poulter. Two good reasons to get caught up in a love triangle. But what else was it about this unique love story that really drew you to the project?
I fell in love with the script when I read it. It was so lyrical and beautiful, and kind of the story of all these young people's journey of self-discovery and discovering love and finding themselves, and I just wanted this opportunity to work with a cast like this. You know, we've also got Diego Calva, Sasha Calle, like an incredible cast of really exciting sort of young generation. So yeah, I was just thrilled to be involved.
Yeah, and this film shines the light on the societal, I guess, challenges of being queer in the 1950s. So how did you do your research for that time when it, you know, wasn't openly discussed?
Yeah, I mean, I think it sort of raises the stakes for the characters, you know, and I think for me, working with Dan, our director, he was so kind of knowledgeable and informed about material to read and really doing the research to understand kind of what that experience would have been like. And yeah, same with our script writer and Bright. It's such a kind of beautiful rendering of that kind of experience, and I really, yeah, it was just important to really do my research to kind of like get in that world.
Well, speaking of research, I understand you had to really work at poker and getting some new card skills. So how did that go?
Yeah, actually, Dan, our director, organised a kind of poker night with all the cast. I was quite good. I was like, this is
played before.
I'd never played. It's quite slippery slope as well. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna play for fun here.
I know, like, how do you want to dive into that?
I know, but yeah, it was quite a good bonding experience for all.
Is this going to be a side hustle for you now?
I think I'll leave it to the professionals.
It sounds like you had more than beginner's luck, though.
Yeah.
And you just wrapped up that West End run of Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, the iconic Tennessee Williams play, a 55-minute monologue for you. How wild was that to prepare for and then execute? Yeah,
a lot of line learning. You know, the first act, it's like there's a bit of dialogue between them, but it's mostly kind of Maggie speaking, and it was a real challenge. But I loved that live experience. Like, I love filmmaking, but it's quite, you know, you never kind of get the real-time reaction from an audience, and that's why watching the film afterwards is really fun, because you get to experience it. But on theatre, you're having that real-time reaction, and that was such a buzz.
Yeah.
That's terrific.
Well, Daisy, we're so glad to have you here, fresh off the plane from London. Thank you so much for making the effort to be with us. And On Swift Horses hits theaters on April 25th, so check it out.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC, or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.